So you'll see here that I have an egg carton, and this isn't just any egg carton, it has my resurrection eggs in them. So I have 1 dozen eggs. So how many is in a dozen? I have 12. Because 1 dozen is 12, so I have 12 eggs in here that help me tell the resurrection story. This is kind of like using your nativity scene to tell the story of Jesus' birth. For his death, his burial, and his resurrection, I have resurrection eggs to help tell us that story. So I'm going to open this up and you'll see that I have 12 different eggs. Number 1 is up here. So I have number 1, I end with number 12 down here, and I have a little description that goes with each one. So as I open each egg, I want you to think about the story that we read together and think about what that thing represents from the story. Now there's a few that aren't in the story, but you can probably think back to when you've heard it read from the Bible, directly from the Bible, that can probably answer what that item is. So let's look here. I have number 1. Where is it? There it is. Number 1, and I'm going to open it up, and it is a leaf. Why would I have a leaf in number 1? Well, it's not just any leaf, it's a palm branch. Palm branch. And if we remember, we have Easter Sunday one Sunday, and the Sunday before that is Palm Sunday. So why do I have a palm branch? Well, Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey, and the people waved palm branches. So that is my first one. Okay? So that means I'm starting on Palm Sunday, and now I'm going to go all the way through Easter week, leading up to Easter Day. Okay? Number 2. I have number 2 here, and it has bread. Why would number 2 have bread? Let's see. While they were eating, Jesus took a piece of bread, gave a prayer of thanks, broke it, and gave it to his disciples. "Take and eat it," he said. "This is my body." Okay? So that is why we have bread. Number 3. Remember that after Jesus did all that, then he had a talk with them. I have number 3 here. And I have a coin, but my coin, you can see it's silver in color, so I have a piece of silver. Well, one of the 12 disciples betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver, so that's why I have a piece of silver. Let me look at number 4. I have number 4. I open it up, and I have a piece of purple cloth. Why do I have a piece of purple cloth? Now this one isn't specifically talked about in our story, but the purple cloth represents a purple robe. They put a purple robe on Jesus. So remember that purple meant royalty in those times. Okay? Number 5. I look at number 5. Ooh, I have a piece of a branch with some really sharp thorns on it. Why do I have a branch with thorns? Well, the soldiers placed a crown of thorns on Jesus' head, saying, "Long live the King of the Jews." So did they do that to be nice? No. They did it to make fun of him and to make him feel sad. Number 6. Number 6 is a little red cross. Why do I have a little red cross? Well, Jesus died on a cross, right? Number 7. I have number 7. Number 7 has a nail. Why do I have a nail in number 7? Well, Jesus was what? How did he hang on the cross? He was nailed to the cross. Okay, number 8. This is egg number 8. And it has a little piece of paper that says, "The King of the Jews." Why do I have a little piece of paper that's colored? It says the King of the Jews. Well, remember, what sign did they nail on top of the cross above? So Jesus was on the cross and there was a sign above his head. And what did that sign say? It said the King of the Jews. Why did they hang that up there? Well, what was the charge that they said? What did they accuse him of? They accused him of being the King of the Jews. Okay? Number 9. So I have egg number 9. Ooh, and inside number 9, I have a little piece of a sponge. Now, why would I have a piece of a sponge? I'm already through the Last Supper and that, so he's already cleaned the disciples' feet. That's not why I have a sponge. The sponge is because one of them ran up at once, took a sponge. He filled it with vinegar, put it on a stick, and offered it to Jesus to drink. Okay? So they thought they were going to be sneaky and offer Jesus some water as he's suffering on the cross, but instead they had soaked it in vinegar. Not very kind at all. And I have egg number 10. Okay, if I look at egg number 10, I have this little guy here, which if I smell it, it smells like cinnamon. Smells like cinnamon. Okay, why would I have some cinnamon or some spices? Well, the spices were used to help prepare a body, a dead body, for burial. Remember, he was going to be going into the tomb once he died, and so tradition was that they would prepare these spices to go with the body. So that's why I have that one. Okay, let's see here. Only 2 more left. I have number 11, which it doesn't like to go back together for me, but I have egg number 11. And if I open it up, I have a rock. Why do I have a rock or a stone? Well, this is a really small one, but you'll remember that when Jesus' body was prepared with the spices and everything, and he was in the tomb, or like a cave, that's kind of what that looked like. What did they put in front of the opening? Well, they rolled not something like this. It was really, 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 really big, okay, to seal off and to close that tomb, because at the time they weren't as aware that Jesus might come out, but they were concerned that people would go in. Okay. And last but not least, I have this beautiful gold egg, number 12. Number 12, and if I open it up, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Well, why don't I have anything in number 12? Because when the women went to the tomb, was there anything in the tomb? Nope. Nope, there wasn't anything in the tomb. It was empty. He was gone. Did he say he would be gone? Yep. He said that he would be with us forever, right? So he couldn't stay in the tomb. He couldn't. Okay? So number 12 is empty. What an awesome thing that is. I hope and pray that you guys have a great Easter weekend with your family, whatever it is you're doing. And I look forward to seeing you in class again on Monday. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye-bye.